It's Lynn Rohr, and I tried like heck to be outside to do this today, but it just didn't work. So I'm inside. It's 90 degrees. It's probably a good thing that I'm inside with the air on, but I really wanted to show you the beautiful yard that I have in the back of me, where I get to ground all this amazing energy that's coming in on a daily basis these days. So, I'm here to talk about freedom tip number 2. And if you remember, freedom tip number 1 had to do with realizing that we're not free. That's nothing wrong with that. It just is a statement that what we've been taught and our thoughts and our beliefs and our stories about our life keep us doing the same thing, keep us experiencing the same thing. And I'm all about experiencing something different. I have this sense that I'm going to experience myself as whole and complete. And what I mean by that is loving myself completely. There's no piece of me that I don't accept and love. No part of my physical being, my mental, my emotional, my spiritual part of me, where it's all one. And I've seen that in meditation, what it looks like. It's this pulse of light that comes from darkness. And in that desire, I am on a deep journey to be free. And what's been up for me recently, and what I've seen a lot of people write about, is authenticity. And I've experienced authenticity, or people saying they're authentic, including myself, at times as looking like, this is how I feel, and I don't care what it means for you or the environment or anything. This is how I feel, period. In that space, there's no room for possibilities, there's no room for growth, there's no room for something different. So my experience these days of authenticity is owning completely who I am in this moment. In this moment, I am feeling excitement at being here, talking and sharing. In the next moment, I may feel fear. I may feel anger about something. Being authentic is, for me, looks like seeing who I am in the moment, owning that, accepting that, loving that. And then, if I'm courageous enough, I share it with another in a soft, open, loving way. My heart's open. And I see what happens, what gets created from that. So today, I'm going to share something with you. I'm going to be authentic with you. I'm here for the summer, maybe longer in this part of the world, because it's so beautiful. And I have no distractions. There's no people around me for the last 3 weeks. There's no job to go to every day. I can choose to be around people or not. I don't really know anybody. I know one person in town. And I have gotten to see the good, the bad, and the ugly of me. I get to see where I'm out of integrity, where I make choices that aren't aligned with how I want to be. And I'm seeing all that in love. And one of the things I've seen, and I've made a different choice, which is the tip, to feel it, and then see if there is something different, some different action to take, is how I've used alcohol. I love the taste of wine, red wine, white wine, not so much blush wine. And I love beer. I love the taste of beer. And I get how I've used that to not feel everything that I feel. And I feel a lot. I can feel my own stuff, and I can feel your stuff. And I can feel the collective stuff, all of us together. And I can feel the earth at times. And I've used alcohol so that I don't feel that completely. And I am now experiencing waves of more feeling than I've ever experienced in my life. And it's not always comfortable. And I'm committed to that. So in authenticity, in showing you who I really am, I share that with you today. I share that with you today, and I invite you, because it's time for all of us to start looking and choosing differently, to look at your own life and see if there's something that you can feel that you've been afraid to feel or that you haven't wanted to feel. And then even have the courage to share it with someone. You can share it with me. Email me. Share it with me. You're loved. It's safe. It's time. Flock of Freedom.